Straight come in coughing and shit. But hey, boo, hey. Good morning, grand rising, all the things. Y'all know I gotta check my sound. 'Cause, we've been having technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Shout out to Star Pitchy. Let's see. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right. Let me stop being a goof. Um, but yeah. Hey boo, hey, good morning. So off top, right? Um, I went to pull out the cards to see like, well, what's the energy of the day, right? And off bail, straight out the gate, glow up. Oh, look at that right behind that, y'all. Look, retirement goals. So for some of you, you're doing something currently, although you may not be showing other people like what your plans are, what you have intended for yourself, for your future. Um, you're about to glow up in a major way. And I almost feel like spirit is pushing you into a direction that you no longer, or on a path that you no longer can deny. Like for some of you, you've woken up to yourself and your own strength, your own power. Um, I really feel like whatever is developing or whatever is coming towards you is something that is gonna have longevity. Like with this retirement goals, I'm very much so getting like Ten of Pentacles vibes. But I do feel like whatever this is, um, it's the start of a new era, is what I just heard. Now, for some of you, I'm kind of picking up on the fact that there could be someone, like if you are a feminine energy, there could be someone that wants to retire you. Um, I've been seeing a lot of statuses and comments from men who are saying, like, yeah, I want to make her a rich stay at home wife. And for some of you, that was a promise that was given to you in the past, maybe by a significant other, but it never like fully came through. So for some of you, like maybe you were promised certain things by people, whether it was a significant other or not, that maybe had a deadline, but for some of you it is. Now, granted, for some of you too, you're gonna glow up in a major way, or you have blown up in a major way. And it's a lot of people who aren't gonna recognize the new you, is what I'm hearing. Um, you had a lot of promises broken to you. For some of you, this began with family in your childhood. Some of you could be like super independent. Like, on the other hand, some of you could also be like, well, I won't say super codependent, but there could be some dependency issues um, in certain areas of your life, or there were, I would say. I'm pretty much more so getting the vibes that you're standing on your own 2 feet. Like any promises that you make here on out are coming from you. Now, for some of you, you may have had a sneaky link or something like that at one time who's maybe seeing you now. Like this morning, my sister texts like, girl, one of my exes texted. So for some of you, you have exes who are seeing you again, seeing you in a new light, seeing you in this new era. Now, for some of you, you have someone at this time. For others of you, you're just open to dating, right? But a lot of people who maybe you ground, whether they like the card says, were sneaky links, whatever. It's a lot of people who see the change in you. Basically, they see how the divine has been working in your life. Yeah, how God has made you brand new. Now, for some of you too, there's someone who has a major crush on you, um, that may want to pour into you again. Like I just said, like I've been seeing a lot of comments like I want to make her a rich stay-at-home wife, or I'm going to make her a rich stay-at-home wife. For some of you, that's what this is. You have a significant other who's about to sit you down and retire you. Like, nah, babe, I want your hands soft. And you may not do something that's like strenuous, or um, it may not be manual labor, but still, regardless, like this person, yeah, they want to be a safe space for you. Now, outside of that, I feel like if this is just your independent energy, I feel like you've become a safe space. Like you've challenged your own self to become better. That's why you're in this brand new energy. For some of you, you're in a brand new relationship, or what to maybe this sneaky link would think is a brand new relationship. Now, for some of you, this kind of gives the energy and the vibes that maybe you've been um I don't know if it's because I don't know. Y'all kind of might be like, well, that's sneaky link vibes. But no, I feel like it's different. So some of you could have been keeping like your relationship private, or um the things that you have been working on very private. Some of you definitely could be an influencer as well. But I feel like you've okay, so the Me Versus Me by Moneybag Yo, that song could be significant. Um I feel like you took yourself out of competition with like everyone else. You're not choosing to see anyone else but like your own goals, your own self. Um, Certain people may have tried to make you jealous or insecure because of what they had. Like they may have tried to put you down in the past, and they're seeing you now and they're shocked now, but you have a whole different status now, or you're about to. There could have been a lot of lovers in your past that weren't a safe space for you. So you became what your family, your past lovers weren't for you, for yourself. I feel like, too, a lot of people are going to be very interested in you. Like, if you haven't built, like, maybe a social media page or presence yet, some of you are about to do that, or you're in a space where you have done it, but things are really about to take off. Like, you're really about to receive a level of recognition that maybe you're not used to. 1111 could be very significant. Um, yeah, look, confirmation. You're getting a status upgrade. Like that's why the glow up is so important. Yeah, there are certain people too that maybe you were interested in, that you ghosted, or ghosted you. For some of you, there could have been or could be influencers that may have wanted to collaborate with you, may have wanted to work with you, and then like flip the script, and then now they jealous of you. Um, just because I'm getting this love energy now. For some of you too, there are certain people that want to work with you who had ulterior motives, and maybe you saw through these people and left them on red. For others of you, you've been left on red maybe by an influencer. If they didn't see you before, or if they were ignoring you before, they're not going to ignore you anymore. They won't be able to because you'll be so popular. Popular, you're gonna be popular. Isn't that the song? Um, but yeah, for some of you too, you're taking your life lessons, and Hey, boo, hey, good morning. You're taking your life lessons and flipping it. For some of you too, you haven't really been telling too many people what you're working on, what you have going on behind the scenes. For some of you, you've realized like when you tell certain people what you have going on, what you're planning, what you're working on, or what you want to do, it seems like the shit fails. So you've learned to close your mouth. The song, oh yeah, too. The song, because it keeps playing in my head even right now. The song She Ready by Key Glock could be significant. I also feel like there were certain people that you were looking for help and assistance from. Um, Maybe even just kind words and conversation, and those people left you on red. Some of those same people are about to come back around. Look, confirmation. I also feel like some of those people are going to experience a level of universal clapback or payback. Even people who had you in toxic love situations, who maybe cause unnecessary drama and chaos in your life. For some of you too, somebody who friend zoned you, oh, they're gonna regret big time whoever they got with after you or instead of you. Thank you, Spirit. For some of you, somebody leaving you on red because they were friend zoning you, um, to be with somebody that they were in a toxic love story with or a toxic connection with. For some of you too, when you glow up and like your exes catch wind of like what you're doing, what you got going on, maybe how successful you are at it, um, they're going to be hurt, like very hurt. Because I don't know, for some of you, it's almost like they didn't help you like they could have, like they should have to get you to whatever level that you're about to be at or that you are at. These are your former friends. Like they could have liked your post. They could have reposted your post. They could have shared your shit on their story or whatever, but they didn't. For some of you too, like you might be a reader like I am. Your friends, they wouldn't come to you, but they'll go to other readers, and then tell you about the reading like you're not a reader too. I don't know, like weird shit was happening. Like people treating you real fucked up, like real weird. And I feel like now, you taking all of that with the life lessons, you taking all of that and you've learned from it and you've rebuilt yourself. And it's almost gonna feel like deja vu when a lot of these people try and come back around and get back into your life. Some of these people too had commitment issues in the past with you and with other things. Um, for some of you, someone didn't want to give you like your quote unquote big break in a situation, whether it was love or whatever, like they didn't want to commit, they didn't want to sign the dotted line, or however you want to put it. But somebody didn't want to invest in this, like maybe they could have, and now that you're in this like CEO energy, I don't know, like now they feel like, or it seems like to you that they feel like you're worthy now. Like, oh, I don't got 1,000 followers or subscribers, or I ain't got 100,000 followers or subscribers. So you don't see me, you think I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's how some of these people were thinking about you. For some of you too, you mirrored back to them their same energy. The familiar energy that they were giving you gave it back to them, or that's what you're about to do. Whoever this is, like, I don't know, it's almost giving like Bobby Boucher's, like from the movie Waterboy. It almost gives Bobby Boucher's that, like, you didn't put in, like, whoever this is didn't put in the effort and the time, and I don't know, the energy, whatever it is. It's like he became this, popular football star and this, that, and the other. Dad wasn't around like his entire life or majority of his life. And then at the end, when he's getting married and he has this big deal, now here his daddy come talking about, well, let's work together, let's do this, that, and the other. Who was that? Waka Flocka? You wasn't shooting with me in the paint. Like, that's how this energy is. I don't care if it's love. For some of y'all, it's all of these points. It's love, it's former coworkers, it's former friends, it's your family members, it's all the people that didn't believe in you or didn't believe in what you were dreaming of, were working on. And I feel like a lot of these people are gonna try and come back around, like, quote unquote, once you make it big. Um, Maybe because for some of you, they're gonna want something from you. They're probably gonna be like, "Hey, put me on," type shit, or they're just gonna want to be attached to you in some way. For some of you, it's gonna be as simple as, "Oh yeah, me and her went to high school together," or "Me and him went to high school together," or "We did this together, we did that, we worked on this project together," or "Blasey split like Blasey split." Like, it's on some "I remember when" type shit. You feel me? Like, well, you gonna try and ride your coattails, is doing this already, or did in the past. Like, they basically tried to get clout off of you, or they did get clout off of you in some way. For some of you too, some of these people intentionally treated you poorly because it made them feel better, because they looked at you as more than themselves, even if they had more than you. For some of you too, these people never came to your defense when needed. A lot of people could have tried to embarrass you or humiliate you in some way. For some of you, these people were in on it too. I also feel like some of these people are going to try and come back around because, again, your status has changed. Hey, thanks for the subscription. Um, a lot of these people are going to come back around because you're going to start telling your truth, and they're going to want to change what the narrative in your story of them is. They're going to want basically a different bio, quote unquote, in your life. They're not going to want you to tell people how um, they were two-faced or messed you over in some way. It was a lot of these people too that's going to try and come back around. These motherfuckers was some lying ass folks. They tried to lie on you. A lot of these people, they just treated you really bad, collective. But it's crazy because it's like you were destined to meet them, even if what they presented to you. 310 Man Roof, thank you for subscribing. But yeah, a lot of these people, they did you wrong. They did you so wrong. And for some of you, they gonna try and come in. Hey, Heidi, thank you for the subscription. Um, they're gonna try and come in and act like they wasn't two-faced towards you. Like, where they do that at? Like, oh, so you're acting like you didn't go against everything that I was saying, doing. You feel me? Yeah. For some of you too, these are definitely like lovers and former lovers and family members. For some of you, like you're in a committed relationship now, and maybe the news of you getting married, having a baby, something that was destined for you to happen is coming out. And maybe these people are acting differently than how they were in the past because maybe you have this new money. Maybe you have, like I said, this new baby, this new relationship, whatever, and they're trying to get close to you to get close to what you have that's new. Now, for some of you, it's your significant other. You or your significant other, y'all could be in the public eye, especially with this hopeless romantic here. For some of you, too, like Spirit keeps wanting me to reiterate the fact that there are certain people who are going to come back in your life who are going to try and be good to you now so that they can change the narrative of who they were to you in the past, like how fucked up they were to you. Like it's kind of one of those things where it's like you start this project, this business, this endeavor basically that you really, 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 really believe in. And everybody else said, I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should do that. Like nobody around you believed in you. Nobody, and two, I feel like it's certain people around you that had experience or expertise in what you were trying to accomplish, right? Look, it says Sacred Libra, your name is about to carry, I think it said major weight. Hold on, y'all, because I feel like that title is important. So, like, share, and subscribe to Sacred Libra over there and be a part of her butterfly gang. Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. All right, my bad. Got feedback and shit. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, it says, but it goes along with this reading now. Your name is about to carry big financial weight. 888, and it's 838 right now. So confirmation. Yeah, there are certain soul contracts that the door was open to, but because these people didn't do right by the soul contract itself, the door got closed. For some of you, that door needed to be closed for your inner child. Like, for some of you, you're realizing a lot of people that you have left behind over the years may remind you of particular situations like in your youth. Like you realize like, damn, for some of you, you keep dating the same person, you keep befriending the same type of people. For some of you too, you could be neurodivergent, so you don't always pick up on quote unquote normal social cues and things like that. And some of these people around you took advantage of that. They took advantage of like your kindness, and they took your kindness for weakness, basically. They took, for some of you, your innocence and naivety for weakness too. Like somebody with this hopeless romantic had you believing in something that wasn't real. Now, also too, the other end, like a more positive end of this is you're a different person now. You've learned in the past to speak up for yourself in relationships. Um, you've also learned who you can share your inner child with and who you cannot. The purest parts of you, like who can experience that. So for some too, in a sense, you may be coming. Peace, good morning. Thanks for being here, love. Um, you may be in a developing another mask or developing a mask. Who you present to people who are not close to you and who you present to people who are. For some of you in 227, I see it right now, 22 people in here, 7 likes. Boost the likes for me, you guys. Um, Thanks for being here. Good morning. But you're learning that everyone can't get the best parts of you. You feel me? Even down to lovers. For some of you too, Spirit still wants you to believe in fairy tales and that a fairy tale can happen in your life. Will it be like a Disney movie? No, not necessarily. But you will be surprised what the divine can do for you. For some of you too, you had to learn how to speak up for yourself in relationships, whether they were romantic or another type. I feel like a great deal of you have closed the door on being silent about what hurts you. I think you're also learning um, that some things, some people even come and go. I also feel like you're closing the door to anyone that will suck your energy dry and your bag too. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised for those of you who are single. Um, Maybe the next person that you meet. I feel like for some of you, either this person has no filter or you don't. And maybe that's why you needed to know how to speak up for yourself too, because your person is always going to speak the truth. For some of you too, I feel like you finally met somebody that you can speak your truths to that's actually going to listen if you're not with them already. For some of you too, you are what they say, unloading the clip on certain people, like you really giving somebody the business. Because I feel like for some of you, somebody tried to drain you, but they also tried to talk shit about you at the same time. For some of you, but they were also dependent on your money, or they didn't want to add to your money. For some of you too, they talked about your financial status at one time, trying to break you or make you feel some type of way. Maybe this person, again, it goes back to maybe this person has more than you and was trying to look down their nose at you like you wasn't shit until you were. You know what I'm saying? Like Sarah, like I know how y'all might feel about her daddy and felt. But there is a sermon by Sarah Jakes Roberts. It's called Eat Like a King. And there's a clip that went viral from it, um, where it was basically like, um, sometimes folks don't know who you are until they know who you are. Like sometimes God shields you, but God will sit you in a room with people so that you can understand the motherfuckers that's gonna be around you. Because for one, when God really does reveal who you are to these people, they want something from you. You feel me? That energy vampire. They may want something from you. Also, too, God has been testing people maybe at your weakest and lowest points, um, no matter what they are. But God has been testing people to see one, how people will stand for you and speak up for you, but also how they're treating you. Yeah, for some of you, definitely get ready. You're about to be booked and busy, or you're just about to be like the card says, success is on the calendar. So it's basically guaranteed. 1410 could be significant. Boost the lights for me, you guys, while you're here.